Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Geography with Joy. This is Subhalakshmi and we are discussing about the climate of India. Today we are going to learn about the seasons of India and I hope you will like this class too. Please subscribe my channel and like and share my video. It will help me to serve you better. Let's start the class now. Seasons. The monsoon type of climate has distinct seasonal pattern marked by significant changes from one season to the other. These changes are clearly visible in the interior parts of the country. The coastal areas, due to the influence of the seas, do not experience much variation in temperature, though there occurs variation in the pattern of rainfall. India's tapering peninsular topography, surrounded on three sides by water, plays an important role in determining the course of monsoon winds, resulting in the unique climate of India consisting of 4 seasons. On the basis of monsoon variations, the year may be divided into 4 main seasons. They are the hot and dry season or summer from March to May, the rainy season or the season of South-West Monsoon from June to September, the season of retreating South-West Monsoon from October to November, and the cold season or the season of Northeast Monsoon from December to February. In this video, we are going to discuss about the summer season and the season of Southwest Monsoon. The hot and dry season. In India, the hot season begins in March and lasts until June. The vertical rays of the sun fall directly over the Tropic of Cancer during this period. From March to May, due to the northward movement of the path of the sun's vertical rays, the length of the day increases. It results in the increase in solar radiation, which moves northward over the tropical areas of South Asia, and the temperature starts rising. In most parts of India, temperature ranges between 30 degrees to 32 degrees Celsius. The highest day temperatures increase as the heat belt moves farther north. In northwestern part of India, temperatures around 40 degrees Celsius are not uncommon. On the other hand, in South India, the hot weather is not as intense as in North India. The moderating influence of the seas, together with the peninsular situation of South India, keeps the temperatures lower than that in North India. The temperatures, therefore, remain between 26 degrees Celsius to 32 degrees Celsius in South India. There is some respite from the heat in the coastal regions due to the influence of the sea. Plateaus and hills are also relatively cool because of the elevation. The diurnal variation is large, especially in the interior part lying on the west of the subcontinent. Pressure conditions and wind direction. As the whole country simmers in heat, the low pressure conditions over land become more severe and a low pressure trough develops between Thar Desert and Chotanagpur Plateau. On the other hand, the surrounding seas are cooler, hence they develop high pressure conditions. Have a look at the picture. During summer, land is hotter than the water body air becomes warm and lighter and hence rises up. To fill the gap, cool air comes from the sea and gets attracted towards the mainland. The southeast trade winds, after crossing the equator, deflect towards the right and blow from southeast to southwest and then get attracted towards the mainland of India. They blow from southwest to northeast. Here the hot season ends and southwest monsoon sets in the month of June. Let's talk about the local winds of summer season now. Kali Baisakhi. Kali Baisakhi means the calamity of the month of Baisakh. The thunderstorms, accompanied by strong winds and heavy rainfall, occur in Assam and West Bengal. They are known as Kali Baisakhi in West Bengal. In Assam, these storms are known as Bordoisila. They originate over the Chotanagpur plateau and are carried eastward by the westerly winds. They are also known as nor'westers because they usually blow in the northwest direction. This rainfall is quite beneficial for growing jute and rice in West Bengal and tea in Assam. Have a look at these thunderclouds. They cause considerable damage to life and property. Kali Baisakhi or Bordoisila is accompanied by strong squalls and sometimes by hail. On extremely rare occasions, tornadoes may also accompany them too. Flying through these winds can be extremely dangerous. Circumnavigating or penetrating them may be disastrous and pilots avoid them. However, the rainfall in these storms is beneficial for the tea cultivated in Assam and for the jute and rice cultivated in West Bengal. Lu. Lu are the hot, dusty, dry winds, also called as sandstorms, which blow particularly in the months of May and June in the northern plain. The fierce heat, with temperature rising up to 45 degrees Celsius to 50 degrees Celsius, may cause sunstroke, which may be fatal. This heat is unbearable and usually brings about severe drought conditions. Wells, streams, rivers and ponds dry up. However, coastal regions are not affected because of the effect of the seas. Places on the higher altitude too escape this heat as these places are much cooler. Lu is common in Bihar, Punjab, Haryana and Uttar Pradesh. Mango shower. Thunderstorms cause rainfall along the Kerala and Karnataka coast. The little rainfall that they bring is important for mango, tea and coffee plants. Such rains are called mango showers as they help in the early ripening of the mango crops. They are also called as cherry blossoms in Karnataka. Have a look at this map of India. This is the northern plain and the northwestern part of India. The local wind blows during hot season in this area is known as Lu. It is the dry, hot and dusty wind. The thunderstorm blows in West Bengal during this period is known as Kali Baishakhi, and the thunderstorm blows in Assam is known as Bordoisila. Coming to the southern part of India, the little rainfall comes in Karnataka and Kerala is known as mango shower, and in Karnataka it is known as cherry blossom. On that note, I would like to share with you all that like Japan, in India also cherry blossom festival is celebrated every year. India International Cherry Blossom Festival is celebrated in Shillong, Meghalaya every year in the mid of November during the unique autumn flowering of Himalayan cherry blossoms. Thousands of people flock to see cherry blossom trees abundant with white pink flowers during the day and at night lit up by beautiful illumination. Characteristic features of hot season. This season is marked by dry weather and excessive heat. In this season, the sun shines directly overhead the Tropic of Cancer. The whole of tropical India, south of Himalayas, experiences very high temperatures. The range of temperature is very high in the interior. The range of temperature is low over the coastal regions as they experience equable climate. Thunderstorms accompanied by dusty winds are common. The brief spell of showers experienced at this time is very useful for tea crop in Assam, rice in West Bengal, and mango, tea and coffee in the south. The season of South-West Monsoon. The South-West Monsoon season is the season of general rainfall. This season lasts from June to September. The differential heating of land and sea during the summer months causes the monsoon winds to drift towards the subcontinent. The large landmass to the north of the Indian Ocean gets intensely heated during April and May. This causes the formation of an intense low pressure in the northwestern part of the Indian subcontinent. Since the pressure in the ocean to the south of the landmass is high, it attracts the southeast trade winds which prevail in the southern hemisphere. These southeast trade winds, after crossing the equator, are deflected towards the right because of the Coriolis force and reach the west coast as southwest monsoon. The Coriolis effect was first described in 1835 by a French scientist named Gustave Coriolis. As per his theory, all the moving bodies like ocean currents and winds in the northern hemisphere are deflected towards the right and towards the left in the southern hemisphere because of the Coriolis force, which is called as Coriolis effect. It occurs due to the centrifugal force. Have a look at the map now. This is the equator, the 0-degree latitude, which is dividing the earth into two hemispheres, northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. South of the equator is the southern hemisphere and north of it is known as northern hemisphere. As per the Coriolis effect, the wind deflects towards the left in the southern hemisphere, and once they cross the equator, they deflect towards the right. Have a look at the wind direction here. And because of this, the southeast trade wind will become the southwest trade wind once they cross the equator. The southwest trade winds bring heavy rainfall accompanied by violent thunder and lightning. This sudden violent onset of rainfall in the first week of June is termed as the worst of monsoon. However, when the southwest monsoon fails to bring rainfall for 2 or more weeks and there is a dry period in the rainy season, it is called as the break of monsoon. The first state to receive the monsoon showers is Kerala and also the last to see its withdrawal. Due to the tapering topography of peninsular India, the southwest monsoon winds are divided into two branches. They are the Arabian Sea branch and the Bay of Bengal branch. The rain brings down the temperature and hence some respite from the heat. However, there is a relief only as long as it rains because the relative humidity is quite high during July and August. In Mumbai, the temperature drops by 10 degrees Celsius after a week's rain. Nagpur sees a maximum of 45 degrees Celsius in May, which drops to 31 degrees Celsius in July. The Arabian Sea branch. The Arabian Sea branch of the southwest monsoon strikes the western coast of India in Kerala on 1st of June. It gives very heavy rainfall along the windward side of the Western Ghats as these winds are unable to cross over Western Ghats. This rainfall is orographic. The Deccan Plateau, lying in the rain shadow of the Western Ghats, receives very little rainfall. For example, Mahabaleshwar, situated on the western side of the Western Ghats, receives 250 cm of rainfall, whereas Pune, only few kilometers away, receives less than 70 cm of rainfall as it lies in the rain shadow area. Have a look at the map now. This is the Western Ghat and this is the direction of southwest monsoon winds, which is directly striking at the coast of Kerala and moving upward. As these winds are unable to cross over the Western Ghat, they give heavy rainfall in the coastal area, leaving very less rainfall towards the leeward side of the Western Ghat. This is the Deccan Plateau, the rain shadow area, which is getting very less rainfall from the southwest monsoon winds. The duration and amount of rainfall goes on decreasing as Arabian Sea branch moves northward. It takes about 4 to 6 weeks to travel from Kanyakumari to Shivaliks. The total volume of Arabian Sea branch is much more powerful, as much as 3 times of the Bay of Bengal branch. The reasons are: the Arabian Sea is much larger than the Bay of Bengal. The whole of the Arabian Sea branch is used up by the entire country, whereas only a part of the Bay of Bengal branch enters India through Northeast India, while rest goes towards Myanmar and Thailand. The Bay of Bengal branch. Andaman and Nicobar Islands and Sri Lanka are the first to receive rainfall from the Bay of Bengal branch. The Bay of Bengal branch advances northeastward after picking up moisture from the Bay of Bengal. Owing to the presence of the Arakan Hills along the coast of Myanmar, a large part of this branch of monsoon is deflected towards the Indian subcontinent. A part of it is intercepted by the northeast Himalayas, including Garu, Khasi and Jayantia. Moreover, Mawsynram near Cherrapunji, along the edge of Meghalaya Plateau, stands at the end of a funnel-shaped valley, which acts as a trough for rain-bearing Bay of Bengal branch of southwest monsoons, forcing them to shed moisture. Mawsynram 16 km west of Cherrapunji, gets the heaviest rainfall in the world. This is a relief rainfall. Shillong, on the other hand, lying in the rain shadow of Khasi Hills, gets little rainfall. The remaining portion of the Bay of Bengal branch is deflected towards the west along the Himalayas. However, the rainfall goes on decreasing as it proceeds through the Ganga Valley. The current finally merges with the Arabian Sea branch and sheds remaining moisture at the foothills of the Himalayas. On its way, it gives rainfall to West Bengal, Indo-Gangetic Plain, Uttar Pradesh, Haryana and Punjab. The Tamil Nadu coast remains dry during this season. This is because the Tamil Nadu coast is located parallel to the Bay of Bengal branch of the South-West Monsoon. Further, it lies in the rain shadow area of the Arabian Sea branch of the South-West Monsoon. Have a look at this flooded area. Due to the South-West Monsoon rain, the rivers get overflowed and inundate the riverbanks and low-lying areas, resulting in heavy loss of life and properties. Monsoon can have both negative and positive effects. Seasonal monsoon rains can provide fresh water for drinking and for crop irrigation. But very heavy showers can cause great damage. In urban areas like Mumbai, flooding is a common phenomenon. In rural areas, mudslides caused by excessive rain can bury villages and destroy crops. The gusty winds from the west and excessive rainfall often turn to dangerous typhoons. While the rain may ease farmers to irrigate the rice fields, the heavy rainfall may trigger floods, landslides, and potentially endanger residents living near riverbanks. This is the end of this class. In my next class, we will concentrate on the season of retreating southwest monsoon and the cold season or the season of northeast monsoon. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you all again in my next class. Till then, take care and have a nice day.